Hey, what is up? How are you guys doing today? Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for maybe checking out my channel. Any support's awesome. So I went out today, as you can see, camo. You don't see me in camo very often. This might be the first time I've worn camo, but decided to go out and try my hand at a hunt for deer and got nothing. But hey, it was a beautiful day. Sat for a few hours just leaning up against a tree waiting for some magic to happen, and nothing happened. One of the guys we were with saw 2 does and a buck, but it was about 300 yards and in the thickets and trees and stuff like that, so obviously they didn't take the shot. But it was a good time. Maybe next time. We got another hunt coming up early December. We get a little mini season or so here in Missouri, so maybe I'll have that for a chance to maybe go out and give it another shot. But it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I want to talk about Russia, Putin, all this news that's going on. Now, I haven't made a video in the last week when all this is unfolding and all that good stuff, but a lot has happened. I think everybody knows really what's happened. It's these intermediate ballistic hypersonic missiles that Russia and Putin launched into Ukraine, and big theatrical videos, and my mind was kind of blown when I saw them at first too. And even the close-up videos where you can see each warhead coming in and, you know, tapping across the screen and stuff like that. Now, I think they were like almost dummies. I don't think there was really any explosive content on those things. I mean, just the impact at what, 20,000 miles an hour? Or I'm sure it slowed down coming in the atmosphere a little bit, or however that works, but that's going to make a little bit of an explosion. Just like a meteorite or something like that would be coming in, and the kind of damage that would do. But yeah, I think it was just for show. The thing that worries me is what Putin has said, that we are fighting Russia through the proxy of Ukraine. If we can do it, they can do it, and they're going to do it. So they are not going to come and directly attack us necessarily, but they have a lot of proxies. They have a lot of the Middle East. They have Iran. They have North Korea. They have Belarus. They have these countries that they have been armed. Mind I mention Cuba, that are armed with Russian weapons that he feels and says fair is fair. And he's been pretty good about it. And I'm not trying to bump Putin up to be a good person, but he has been more than fair on his reactions to what the United States has done, NATO has done. He's been pretty chilled out about it. But now he's saying, you know what? Tit for tat, eye for an eye. You're going to do this to us, we're going to have the right to do it to you. So how's it going to look coming from the other side on doing what we do to Russia? Now, we are flat out attacking Russia. I made a video about that a couple years ago, that there's no doubt about it. We're at war with Russia. You know, one of the first videos I made. But they can come at us in a lot of different ways. They can come at us through embassies, through the Baltics, through Europe, because it's basically NATO, everybody that's helping Ukraine. Germany. It can come through small missile attacks. It can come through embassy hits, military base hits, weapon depots in Poland, which I think was mentioned by Putin. All these things being an attack on NATO, which will trigger Article 5, he says is completely justified. And really, I don't blame him. I mean, it's just an eye for an eye. You're going to do this to us, we should be allowed to do it to you. That is fair, and it's not too good. But another thing also is some of the proxies in the Middle East and Iran. We have these terrorist cells in the United States. We know it. We don't do anything about it. Why, I don't know. But they say that we have them, they know where they're at, and the FBI knows where they're at, and all these type things. Yeah, we arrested one 2 weeks ago or something like that. Ooh, yeah, that's going to make a difference. We got to get on the ball with that. But Russia, through their proxies, can cause us a lot of harm here on U.S. soil. Through cyber attacks, through terrorist attacks, through sabotage events with factories, gas lines, things like that. So right now I am at high alert for these things to be happening. I am at high alert for cyber attacks, which I cannot do anything about. You can't, I mean, you can prep for it, but you can't protect yourself from it. It's just going to be that way one morning. Terrorist attacks, you know, you can definitely keep your head on a swivel and try to avoid things. Don't suggest trying to stop it. Get the heck out of Dodge if you see something a little sketchy going on at anywhere, really, you know, not to say profile or be racist or anything like that, but use common sense. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think nukes are going to be flying. I think the nuclear threat is definitely there. It's always been there. I grew up as a teenager through the 90s. I remember the Cold War clearly, and duck and cover and preparing for nukes, and that was everyday life. We're just kind of coming back to that. I don't even think that we're necessarily at the point of the height of the Cold War, because it was like they were getting ready to hit the button, you know, and we were really, really close back then to basically an Armageddon type situation. Anybody that's lived through that time that remembers it knows. But yeah, we definitely have some shit rolling downhill our way, and I don't think it's going to be long before we start seeing some things that are going to start directly impacting our lives in many different ways. What is it going to be? I have no idea, but I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting mentally prepared for it. And it is not nukes. It's not. It's not. It's going to happen. It's probably going to happen in our lifetimes. You know, 30 to 50 years in that range. A lot of people say, well, very small sources say by 2036, I believe, we're going to basically be done with World War III. And, yeah, World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones, right? So, anyway, keep prepping, keep putting stuff back. Definitely more now than ever. Trump ain't going to save the world. Hate to break it to you. Shit's still going to go down, and it's in the process of going down. Get ready for some of the smaller things, not necessarily these gigantic, extravagant Fox News articles that everything is getting pushed on, even YouTube. Yeah, YouTubers, I'm telling you. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of where I stand on it. I'm going to end the video with that. Thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Till next time, I say peace.